Good morning. I'm so excited to come every Friday here live to give you guys some inspiration, motivation, and strategy to have a nourished and incredible Shabbat without weight gain. So each week we are going to focus here in the group, building community around one idea. And especially with the Shabbat by Design course starting tomorrow on Sunday, it's like what's coming your way, whether you've started the course and you're really going to deep dive into making every single Shabbat between now and Rosh Hashanah more and more nourished, less and less of weight gain even being an issue. In fact, speaking to some of you guys from the group, the number one thing people are saying is, oh, and then it was like so easy. Like, I don't know where I thought that was such a challenge. And I'm going to warn you, that is the secret and also the biggest mistake you will make in creating long-term, sustainable, ideal weight mindset is you're going to find a way that makes things feel easy, and you're not going to realize that that's the real effort. And so you're going to stop doing the things that make it feel easy, and then all of a sudden it feels hard, and then all of a sudden you're struggling again. I remember when I first hit my goal weight and I was in such a good zone on Shabbos. Like, I would have my Lily's hot chocolate Friday night instead of dessert. My husband would hand me a bite of challah. I didn't miss it. I would always pour myself a glass of wine and drink maybe a third of it. Really, everything felt so easy. I felt so nourished. I felt so amazing. And then all of a sudden, I stopped doing the things that made it feel so great. And I couldn't understand why for a few months afterwards, it was like every Shabbos up, and then having to like pull it back together. And I'm like, I got here. Why is it so hard now? And it was because I had stopped doing that Friday preparation. I had stopped really setting an intention. When I was trying to lose weight, the intention was really clear. I don't want to put on weight on Shabbos, but I didn't know how to have an ideal weight mindset where this isn't about losing weight on Shabbos. Like, no one's going into Shabbos to lose weight. I mean, if you are, then this might not be for you. But if you want to lose weight week to week to reach your ideal weight, and you care about maintaining your ideal weight forever and stop having to constantly diet, then this is the place for you. Because what I discovered is that it was the intention I was setting going into Shabbos that made the decisions easier or harder. And when things are easy and when they are convenient, you're gonna do them. Don't resist easy and convenient. No one is giving out gold medals for making this hard. I know sometimes we look at people who've lost a lot of weight and we're like putting them on a pedestal, like they have this incredible self-discipline. Oh my God, they're amazing. They're so inspiring. If they're smart, they made it easy and convenient and obvious to make the choices that they want to make in a consistent way. How can you do that this Shabbos? And the number one thing that's going to help you to make it easy, obvious, and convenient is try a buffet table. Try a buffet table, even if you're really used to putting all your food on the table and serving family style and everyone's passing everything around and then it's sitting in front of you the whole time. If you try a buffet, it is going to make having an abundant, delicious, generous, amazing Shabbos so easy, so convenient, so obvious. Because you're going to walk in there with your plate and you're going to look at the buffet and you're going to put what you want on your plate, and then you're not going to sit in front of the food the whole time. You're going to sit in front of the people who you care about, the guests that you have, your spouse and your children, and you're going to invest in them. And that is going to change your Shabbat experience, because then you're going to see, oh, ooh, I see this integration. You know, I have a lot of kids with ADD, and one of the things that when we took the food off the table and we put the people at the center of the table, we really finally made headway with, my kids cannot sit at a Shabbat table for so long without breaks. And so we learned that, you know, we would take breaks. We'd put all the food out on the buffet, all the courses at once. And then we could take breaks, and we'd get up, we'd go to the couch for a while. The kids would dance because they have ADD. And then they would have a break, and then they would come back, and someone would give a divrei Torah, and someone else would choose a song, and someone would be singing from the couch, and someone would be singing as she spins and does pirouettes in the living room. And my son would go get a book, and he would sit on the couch, and then he'd come back to the table. And instead of being frustrated and eating and feeling like I'm sitting in front of the food for longer and longer just to try to get this Shabbat experience, instead, when the food went off the table and the people came to the center, oh my God, it was like ideal weight Shabbos instead of weight gain Shabbos. I want to hear from you guys this week. How are you going to use the concept of a buffet? You take your plate, you put all the amazing, delicious, abundant, phenomenal Shabbat recipes onto that plate, and then you sit down at the table and you fill up your big glass of water, and you have maybe a little wine, and then you enjoy the people. And if it's not so much enjoyable, you get curious and investigate, how can your relationship with these people be even more incredible? I love you. I am so excited to share everything that was so hard for me to learn, but that has truly transformed my life and the life of my family around Shabbos, with you in the Shabbat by Design course and in this community. So let's rock August. Let's get to Rosh Hashanah so ready for abundance and blessings in the new year.